back from Walking Dead. This is episode 11 of season 9, and I'm really excited to carry on and see what's going to happen next with the whole season, because I've really liked the whole season so far, and I think the second half has gotten to a very strong start with the first 2 episodes, and I'm really liking the Whisperers as like the threat. I think they're really creepy. I think Alpha has the potential to be a really cool villain, so I can't wait to learn a bit more about her, and the ending of the last episode in particular made it look very interesting to see what's going to happen next with this one. So yeah, I'm really loving what they're doing this season and what they're doing with this back half so far. So yeah, let's get into it. Jerry!
So that thing
Ezekiel!
you wanted to tell me. Well, Prego! Preggers? Got
Reveal is pregnant?
Doc says about 8 weeks. Dude.
Wholesome.
Daddy, Your Majesty.
Oh my god, baby Jerry. He's gonna die, isn't he?
The future
Fuck.
begins.
Oh, these flashbacks. Well, of course they're fucking flashbacks. Jesus is there.
Not a surprise. Michonne's
Of course they fucking bring Jesus back 3 episodes after he died.
Maggie's not exactly the biggest fan of Michonne right now.
So we thought you could hold on to it.
But why?
This will bind us into something more because we are family. When the time comes, we'll reunite.
We are
The leaders will sign it
family.
together and our communities will begin anew again.
Oh, the charter Michelle's on about writing, is it? Ah, that's cool. Oh,
It's all gonna
that is
work out.
wholesome fucking content.
Yeah.
I really like the kingdom. Oh, gross, go away. If I had to live anywhere, I think I'd live at the kingdom.
Wrong answer.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Ultimate turnout. A million things could have happened, all right?
Like death.
Bring me my daughter, or there will be conflict.
Good.
Just a girl.
It's movie time.
Ah, cool. Oh. If that baby has a fucking Walker mask on, I'm out.
Baby out here.
We're animals. Animals live out here. Animals have babies. So we have babies out here. Now, what were you saying? Lighten us all up? You
Oh,
seem to want conflict.
oh god, they've put,
I don't.
ooh, they've put
So I'm
faces on them.
proposing trades.
That guy right behind her needs to fuck off. He's creepy as fuck. Bloody Michael Myers impersonators.
One of mine, 2 of yours. It's a good trade, which is why you're gonna take it. Now,
I mean, it is a good trade.
bring me my daughter.
Henry used to love movie nights. It's been 5 years since our last projector bulb burned out. The young ones don't even know what a movie is.
Aww.
A fair should inspire a sense of whimsy and wonder.
I really like Ezekiel's heart.
Bringing cinema back from the dead.
Ew.
Should we lead him away?
Now, keep him back, away from the prisoners, for now.
I don't like them.
Her door was open. Key was in the lock. Daryl, you know we have to do this.
All right, split up. Find Henry. We find a girl.
My god, Henry. Yeah, dog.
Right here, Williams.
Good boy. Oh. You're not leaving the baby. No, it's horrible.
Baby!
To laugh at the dad means to live in silence. The mother can't quieten the child, and the dad will. Natural selection.
That's horrible. She's smiling about it.
Look, I've known Henry since he was a kid. He likes me. I can talk to him.
He does, that's true. Though he likes every girl that looks him, apparently. She's gonna save the baby? Go on. Oh fuck. Oh, but she's exposed herself. Fuck. Go on. Yes, badass. Fuck. Yeah, run. Oh god, no one knows her. That guy's creepy as fuck. Go away. Go on. Oh god, she can't hear anything. What a brave fucking woman. What a fucking hero. Yes! Oh, thank fuck. Look at them all working together.
We should talk to Jesus about the possibility of taking a sin if things get worse. Just in case. Just
Well,
until we can find some
bad
place,
news for you, I'm afraid.
someplace better. Wrap it up. Let's go.
Yeah, don't fucking drop it. I mean, this is a lot to risk for a bulb, but I quite like the sentiment behind it. Fucking love going to the cinema.
Let's bounce.
Oh shit. Oh.
But Lydia, she doesn't belong to us. Okay, Alden and Luke do. Her mother has him.
She's a point. I get that Lydia's kind of the victim in all of it, but... Oh, it's tough.
No, there's got to be another way.
It became all about surviving somehow.
JSS.
And then someone else close to me died. Someone special. With a big heart. He left me a letter reminding me that just surviving, it isn't living. And it took me way too long to get what he really meant.
Oh, I'm glad we... Oh,
Henry, it's okay.
oh fuck. You mentioned Carl, I cry. It's just how it is.
She's my mother.
Oh, doesn't
They're
mean
my
she's
people.
good.
I miss him.
I do feel bad for having to go back to this though. But you know, she's got some new clothes. So that's nice. She's had a wash. She doesn't look like that.
I don't ever want to let go of you.
I want you to.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. I wouldn't want Enid to lose someone else again, so... Oh, you bitch! Smack her back!
You call me Alpha. I call the rest.
Yes, Alpha.
Ugh. What a bitch.
Carol, you don't have to. Not for me.
Like we said, it's just for you.
Aww. I like that she's starting to believe in the dream.
With Henry gone,
He's safe with Darren. And I'm here with you.
LOL.
And we got ourselves a projector ball.
He's being an idiot, guys.
I get why we had to do it,
Good. Moving on.
but it doesn't make it okay.
Well, I agree with that.
Never said it did. The world is just shit sometimes. You live with it.
Yep.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
No, but what about before? At Alexandria? I know what you did to help when things went bad there.
No, you don't. Not really.
Oh, I want to know. Oh, I like how hopeful that is.
Life's just like that.
Needs to be wholesome.
I don't
Ugh.
know what.
Still gonna go fucking wrong, isn't it? But still.
Maybe all that.
Oh, they can raise him. Or her.
I haven't.
Oh, what the fuck's he gonna do now? Henry. Oh no, don't get with it because that put you in danger. No, because if you die, I will cry. Because you are pure and a cinnamon roll. And the dog. What a team. That was a great episode. Really, really liked it. I think it was a great kind of continuation of what we've had so far in the second half of the season. And sets off, and sets up some new stories really, really well as well. I liked the initial flashbacks we got near the start, and it was cool that Jesus kind of came back, however briefly, and in flashback form, so it was really cool to see him again. I think it'd be really cool if they kept bringing back like past characters in that way, and like doing like flashbacks to fill in the gaps. I'm sure we'll get more later on this season, because I feel like it needs to explain like the scars on Michonne and Daryl's backs, maybe why Maggie isn't very happy with Michonne and stuff, and why she left and everything with that. That might come in season 10 though, when hopefully Maggie comes back for at least a bit. But yeah, I loved everything we kind of got with those. Then I really liked the kind of stuff they did with like the side mission that Ezekiel, Carol and Jerry and everyone went on. Jerry has kids now, that's wholesome, I love that. The more little Jerry's running around, the better, to be honest. So that was great, and I liked the kind of comic relief he kind of provided for a lot of the episode as well. It was kind of more of a light-hearted subplot towards the end, which you don't often see with The Walking Dead, so I actually quite liked what they did with that. And yeah, I love seeing Carol, obviously, she's one of my favourites, so that's cool, she's badass. I love her and Ezekiel together. Those two characters are great, so I love seeing them interact. And I kind of liked what they were standing for, trying to get like this frame for the thing for them all to sign, to get the bulb, to like make a cinema, which I thought was really cool. A lot to risk, but I kind of like that they were just like, what, it's worth it. Because this season in particular, it's been all about looking to the future and trying to make a better world for, the future generations. Which is kind of cool as well, because we had this episode kind of focusing on children in that kind of way, because we saw Jerry that has had kids, and we had that Whisperer baby that Connie saved in the fields, who seems to have been sort of adopted by that couple who lost their son earlier in the season, like the very start of the season. I think it was even before like the first time jump, I believe. So yeah, I loved everything they kind of had with that going on. I thought that was really cool. And provided for some gruesome fucking Walker stuff with like a thing crawling in like the popcorn machine or something, like peeling that. Gross. They always find brilliantly new ways to destroy me and disturb me, so kudos for that. So I liked that kind of little subplot. It was kind of a bit of light-hearted fun to break up the tension that the rest of the episode kind of had. And then I liked Daryl taking charge and kind of going up against Alpha and the Whisperers almost. And Alpha is continuing to be a really interesting villain, and I really like the Whisperers. They're creepy as fuck, but I actually quite like that. So it's very interesting seeing how they work, and the way Alpha she's just like that. She's like, you need to leave that baby to die now. It's too loud. And she's completely okay with it. She even smiled about it. She is sick. So that makes a really cool villain. I can't wait to see what they do with her. But I liked Darren and everyone kind of standing up to them, and ultimately having to make the trade because it was for what's best. And I think they did make the right decision with that. But then, of course, Henry had to act on his own free will. And I can get why he wouldn't be okay with it. Because, he's fallen in love with Lydia after 5 minutes and 2 conversations. But there you are. Let's not get into that, shall we? Hopefully Daryl and Connie and the dog can go and slap a bit of sense into him. Maybe even literally slap a bit of sense into him. I'd be okay with that, because that kid needs a good smack. He's a bit frustrating sometimes, old Henry. Hopefully he'll kind of, I'll see where they go with his character. But yeah, I can understand why he wanted to protect Lydia, but at the same time, some of the parts of the whole, So yeah, that's interesting. And I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with like the whole thing with Alpha and the Whisperers and Lydia and Henry. That whole kind of clusterfuck of stories should be interesting to see where they go with that. And then I liked the very brief kind of interaction with Luke and Connie when he kind of told her, when he spotted her like in the fields and stuff, and told her about the baby that was crying. Then Connie went to save her. What an absolute badass, like an absolute hero. I love her. I thought she was great in this episode, and I'm actually really excited to see her and Daryl go off on a mission together. I think that'd be interesting. I hope we get to follow that whole mission, because we have Daryl, we have Connie, and we have Dog. Like, greatest team ever. So yeah, I really loved her in this episode. She was great. I love how they kind of showcased the whole deafness thing, and just you really got a sense for how terrifying that must be and how brave she has to be, just to go out and about every day. Like how anyone, you know, who's deaf, or kind of has any kind of disability, you know, how brave all those people are to go out into the world every day. Like, it just staggering to me. Really inspirational. So I love her. I'd love to see a lot more of her. I think she's quite easily my favourite of the new bunch of people we've met so far. Well, her, and I can't remember her name. Have I written it down somewhere? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. No. I think it's like Yumiko or something. I think. But I love her as well. But Connie's great. And I can't wait to see where that story with her and Daryl might go. Trying to find Henry. And then I also really liked Enid in this episode. She got a lot of focus, which I really enjoyed. And I'm glad that she got Alden back safe and that Luke came back safe as well. I was kind of scared for them, so that's cool that they kind of made it home safely. And, you know, there's always going to be room in my heart for Enid and Carl because I love them together. It was adorable and I love the connection between them. But unfortunately Carl's gone through means we cannot control. And I would hate to see Enid lose, you know, someone else she loved again. So I'm hoping nothing bad's going to happen, at least for a while, you know. And I really love that she talked about Carl to Henry, and we finally, you know, got a sense of what that letter was about that Carl left for her. Cause they kind of made a big deal out of that, because that was the last letter he wrote was for Enid, you know, even before he, you know, he wrote Rick's letter before he wrote the one for Enid. So that's a big deal. And I was kind of annoyed we never really found out what was in it, so to get a sense of it in this episode I loved. So that was great. And you know, even like 6, nearly 7 years after, probably more than that actually, probably like 7-ish years after she got that letter, she's still kind of, you know, remembering it and remembering Carl and embodying what Carl wanted for her, and I think that's, you know, lovely. So I loved that whole thing with Enid, and revealing a bit about the letter. I just thought, you know, that really moved me. So I loved that. And yeah, I loved everything this episode had going on, really. A really kind of cool, light-hearted-ish subplot. I'm sure it's all going to come tumbling down quite horribly. But, you know, see where they go. For now, it was a bit of fun, which I enjoyed. Which is going to make it all the more heartbreaking, I think, when we lose people we love. And yeah, I love the brief flashbacks with Jesus and everything. Alpha and the Whisperers continue to be a really, really interesting threat. I really like them. Everything with Enid was great, and Connie. The Henry thing is, you know, we'll see where they go with it. It's very complex. You know, I don't hate Henry at all, but he needs to think things through a bit, I think. But yeah, everything this episode had going for it, I really, really liked. And yeah, I can't wait to see where they're going to go next from here. We've got, what, 5 episodes left of the season? After next week, we'll be halfway through season 9B already. Nuts. So yeah, love this episode. Continuing the kind of run of really, really strong episodes in the second half of season 9. And yeah, very excited to see what's going to happen next. So until next time, thanks for watching.